Childersburg for pre-need funerals, burials, or cremation since 1975. Curtis and Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg, 256-245-4361. The North Chapel on Highway 21 in Sylacauga, and the Childersburg Chapel on Highway 280 in Childersburg. Curtis and Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg, has presented obituaries here on this station for many, many years. They continue to do that this morning. Funeral service for James Douglas Maddox, age 80, of Sylacauga, will be Friday at 2 o'clock from Curtis and Son North, with the Reverend Don Evans officiating. Burial in the Evergreen Cemetery. Visitation on Friday from 12:30 until 2 o'clock at the funeral home. Fond memories and expressions of sympathy may be shared at curtisondsonfh.com. In lieu of flowers, contributions in James' memory may be made to the Sylacauga Boys Club. Curtis and Son Funeral Home, North Chapel, directing. Funeral service for Amy Wesson Parker, age 49, of Sylacauga. That service will be, visitation will be tomorrow from 5 till 8 at Curtis and Son North. Funeral service on Saturday at 2 o'clock from the North Chapel of Curtis and Son Funeral Home, with Reverend John Limbaugh officiating. Burial in the Evergreen Cemetery. Online condolences at curtisondsonfh.com. Curtis and Son Funeral Home, North Chapel, directing. Mr. James Jim Grimes died in Montgomery on Wednesday. Curtis and Son Funeral Home, North Chapel, announcing the arrangements. In other obituary news this morning, Mrs. Ruby Janelle Armbruster, age 79, died February the 13th. Funeral service is Friday at noon from Talladega Funeral Home Chapel, with burial in the Pine Hill Memorial Park. Talladega Funeral Home in charge of the arrangements. Thomas Randall Randy Boozer, age 71, of Talladega, died January 14th in Gadsden. Memorial services will be directed by Talladega Funeral Home. That family, the celebration of life and homegoing will be Saturday, February the 19th, from 1 until 3 at Talladega Funeral Home, with Brother David Gaither officiating. Mr. Boozer was a member of the New Hope Baptist Church in Talladega. Talladega Funeral Home directing. Denise Ragland, age 60, of Talladega, died Tuesday, February the 15th. S.M. Goodson Funeral Home Crematory announcing. Jerry Lynn Kelly, visitation today at Community Funeral Home from 1 until 7. There will be a private funeral service for Ms. Kelly. Online condolences at communityfuneralhome.org. Community Funeral Home in Sylacauga in charge of the arrangements. This obituary report this morning, courtesy of Curtis and Son Funeral Home, the North Chapel on Highway 21 in Sylacauga, and the Childersburg Chapel on Highway 280 in Childersburg for pre-need funerals, burials, or cremation since 1975. Curtis and Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga,